Yeah. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to my channel. So if you are a new subscriber and haven't been able to find my videos, hit the bell notifications, and if you're new, hi, welcome. So I've been kind of wanting to do a video like this for a while now. To some of you guys' surprise, I am an introvert. I know that seems like a weird thing, especially because, you know, I'm an artist who performs or whatever, but you can still be an introvert and be an artist and all that good stuff. So I really wanted to try to do a series like this where I just talk about different things that introverts kind of struggle with and, you know, talk about in a more upbeat kind of way that we can all kind of relate to. But these are kind of my introvert confessions. So let's get on with it. 1, I feel guilty about not having enough human interaction, so I force myself to go out. So most of my friends are extroverts, and, you know, and they're always hitting me up, oh, you know, there's this, you know, release party, there's this red carpet event, there's this blah, 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 come out, network, all this kind of stuff. And immediately it's like this cloud sets in, like, okay, I'm gonna force myself to go out, I'm gonna force myself to talk to people and attempt to be social. But in reality, I just always find a way to be like tucked in a corner somewhere and just people watch, because honestly that's like one of my favorite things to do is people watch. And honestly, because I consistently make an effort to force myself to go out and get out of my comfort zone, I end up meeting a lot of people. Not necessarily because I want to, but just because, you know, that's kind of the nature of the game when you go out, is you end up meeting people. And so because of that, my husband thinks that I have like, you know, 50 million friends, but in reality I probably have like, I don't know, 4 people, 5 people maybe, 1 including my little sister. 2, I am always running from extroverts. I don't know what it is, but they cling to me like I'm their life raft. Like, I don't know what it is, but I find myself always fleeing from extroverts, because it's like they meet me, they find me, they cling to me, and then they're like, hey, let's hang out tomorrow. And I'm like, I barely know you. I don't even remember your name. You told me once and I've already forgotten, because I'm terrible with names. And so I just always feel like I'm in this tug of war with my extroverted friends who are always trying to like push me and get me out of my comfort zone and get me to do things that I normally wouldn't do on my own. Sorry if my hair is weird. It hates me today. I mean, do you guys feel that way too? I feel like me being an introvert, I'm always just, you know, tucked away somewhere, and then somebody will just be like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm so-and-so. What's your name? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, like I'm automatically in this like panic or flurry trying to figure out how many seconds, you know, they're gonna be there, or how many questions they're gonna ask me before they go away. And I feel really bad, because part of me is just like, hey, you know, they're trying to come over here and kind of create this conversation and get to know somebody, and they thrive on human interaction, so this is like exciting for them, and they don't realize that this is like, I don't know, not necessarily an inconvenience to me, because it's not an inconvenience, it's just I get this level of anxiety when I'm meeting people. It takes me hours and days to respond to text messages. And this isn't just because I want to ignore everybody and be in my own bubble, but it's just because I don't know what you want. Like, tell me, what do you want? If I haven't talked to you in over a week, or we are not like this, like sewn at the hip, like my best friend or a family member, and you text me out of the blue and say, hey, what's up? I'm like, nothing. What's up with you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And then, you know, they kind of respond back with, oh, I'm doing X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. So what's up with you and, you know, dot, dot, dot. How are you and your music doing? How are you and your family? How are you, you know, whatever. Fine. Dot, dot, dot. Like, tell me what you want. I'm okay with that. Be straight up with me and just text me out of the blue and say, hey, how are you? Hope all is well. I was wondering about dot, dot, dot. That way it's like, you know, it's all out in the clear, and I don't have to like worry or have anxiety about answering back your text message and wondering if it's going to be, I don't know. I just have this sense of anticipation where I just want to know why you're contacting me, you know, just out of the blue. If it's just to say, you know, hi, how are you? That's great. But if there's something else that you want to ask me, just ask me, or else it will take me days and hours and minutes and however long to respond back to your text messages. Okay, a little part of me kind of dies on the inside when I have to get out and leave the house. I feel like I have to do like this mental preparation, like, okay, self, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's, and then we're gonna go to Target. Only go to the aisles for the stuff that you need. We're gonna go to Target. And then we're gonna go to the gas station, and then we're gonna come home. And I have to have like this mental prep of like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, or else I just kind of get in this like anxious, like irritable mode of just like, oh, I have to go out, I have to put gas in the car, I have to do this, I have to do that. And I find myself getting like, I don't know, irritable comfortable. Like I said, I find myself just getting frustrated and being like, I'm in like mid-season of this new show that I started watching on Netflix. I'm like trying to gather my stuff together. I'm in my pajamas, I'm already comfy, and I have to put on like normal clothes and go out and run errands and stuff like that. If I'm already in that mode and you call me to go somewhere, 99% of the time it's gonna be a no. Just no. Another introvert confession. I use human shields. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but honestly, it's like, you know, when me and Mike, or aka tour guide for some of you guys who have been watching my channel longer, honestly, when we would go places to like the mall or out to eat, I would literally like hide in his back and like shuffle behind him like this. Or I would like cling to his arm and like put my face in it and just kind of like walk. Honestly, like I was so anxious and fearful of just being out like around people and in new and different places. He was used to traveling all the time, and so he would just go into a new environment and just get all comfortable and, you know, just do whatever. And I would be like, no, I don't know this area, I am unfamiliar, I'm going to cling to you for life and use you as a human shield. Don't let anybody talk to me, don't let anybody see me, I'm hiding and I'm buried, and that's it. I know you guys all, like some of you introverted people that have more extroverted, you know, boyfriends or spouses or girlfriends, it's like they become like your human shield. Like if somebody randomly comes up that you don't know and they're trying to like create a connection with you, you're like, hurry, dive in the way, talk to them, I don't want to say anything, I just want to disappear and not be here, and that's fine with me. You guys talk, I'll just sit here and like stand and be cute. Okay, I have a hyper-American range of distance. Now, I know that sounds weird, but there's actually like this study shown where you can see like depending on like what part of the world you're from, depending on how close people can get to you when they like human contact. So in other countries, the range is like, I think it's like 6 or 8 inches where people like talk maybe this far apart, and they can get really, really close to each other, and they're totally okay with that. Like they're used to everybody being like up in their face all the time. And in America, I think it's like 12 inches or something like that. Like a good foot or so is like a good talking distance before I feel like you're too close in my personal space. For me, it's like a good 18 to like 2 feet. Like something like here makes me feel comfortable. Like, please step back. I don't want you to get too close. Even if I know you, like you grabbing me or coming to like hug me really quick, I'm like, give me some sort of like social gestures that you're like coming in for a hug, and so I don't panic and try to drop kick you. So I don't know, I need space. We can talk, we could be friends, we can go hang out, but please don't get too close to me. Like, is that okay with you? Is that okay? Because I feel like that's very comforting for me. So please and thank you. So I mean, you could usually tell by like looking me in the eyes if you're looking at me and you're coming in for like a hug or a high five or whatever, or a hey, nice to meet you, and you move too quickly, I already feel awkward. So if you see my eyebrows kind of like raised and I have like that panic scared look, back away, move slow, like give me some social gestures like, okay, I'm coming in for a hug, or hey, high five, and then go in for the high five. You know, something like that. Some sort of social cues, hints, something, flags, I don't know. But yeah, so these are my introvert confessions. I am an introvert. If any of you guys are introverts, comment below. Let me know your experiences. Let me know your confessions and your stories. I'd love to hear them, and, you know, snicker, laugh out loud at my computer, and, you know, relate, because that's what we do. We like to relate from afar on the interwebs. So like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual, and I'll be doing more of these type videos kind of intertwined in my fashion and style videos. You guys can see my latest videos here and here, as well as just, you know, some of my other favorites that I feel like maybe might correlate or help you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.